NoeG.
Ganymede Castle, stronghold of Lord Balsef, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding
to the
me.
next.
Roger that.
Show me what you can do. Pathetic. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid. I'll take you all on.
Mega Ray!
Swallow Blade! Strike!
I'll run you through. See ya. Talon
Rising
Sword.
Wyvern!
Touch cannon. Circle and bring them down.
You're mine!
Help
It's
this!
over!
Mega Ray!
Rising...
Everything's coming up, Zephyr. Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Why did you help me? What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renan like me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some...
What?
Have we met?
Me?
Well,
Let me get...
Besides,
Wait. What about your...
Iron Man.
I see.
So where to...
Outside... Can you even see...
Of course I can.
What is that?
Beats me. If I could get it all...
Honestly,
Most of the...
what about the Renan soldiers?
The guards? Yeah, that said, a friend of mine... Usually...
I don't serve, but I see all this trouble.
Well, I don't...
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danons are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danons as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danons requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danons are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renin Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renin, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renin's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renin Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
I hate camping out.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek. I'll take you all on!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray!
Mirage! You're finished! Slash!
Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Guess we gotta roll with it.
Here I come!
Pep you right up.
Go! You're mine!
You're mine!
I'm on
It's
it.
over!
Slice! Pathetic!
Woohoo! Woohoo!
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Mega
Swallow
Ray!
blade! You're missing!
You're surrounded. Just stay calm.
Go! I'm only getting started!
Here I come!
How's this?
It's over!
Had it coming.
You're mine!
Take this!
Again!
I'm on it.
You're mine!
One final push.
Right!
Give them all we got.
Right! Swallow blade!
Take
You're mine!
I'm on it. Talent storm. I'm sure I can put this to use.
What's this thing?
over!
We're only getting started.
See ya! Talent Storm!
Take that! Cannon!
It's over. Mega Ray.
Flash! Here I come!
Excited.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danins. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
What's this doing here?
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nayth and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
Nayth, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Hey. Yes! I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go.
You're mine!
Looks like it could be worth something.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Take it. It's over.
It's over! Damn it!
Strut.
Barely a blip on our radar.
That Zoogle looks tough, but...
Out of our way! I'm only getting started!
You're finished! Slash! Time to cross blades!
I'm only getting
Swallow
started!
blade! You're mine! I'm not done! Swallow blade! Slash!
It's over!
Try harder!
You're mine!
Swallow blade! Take this!
Cyan instant!
Take this!
Mega ray!
It's over!
Cyan
Slash!
instant!
Swallow blade!
None shall escape my judgment!
It's over! Slash!
Ray!
Strike! Swallow blade!
None shall escape my judgment! Ray!
You're mine! Slash! Swallow blade!
I'm only getting started!
Here I come! Slash! Swallow blade!
Cyan instant! Go! You're mine!
Take this!
Here I go!
It's over!
It's over!
Swallow blade! Take this!
Here I go! You're mine! None shall escape
Here I
my
come!
judgment!
Swallow blade!
Ray!
Here I come!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Cyan instant!
You're mine!
Here, let me help! First aid!
Okay, here I go! Take this!
None shall escape
You're
my
on!
judgment!
Is this it?
Ray! I'll bring you back from death dead! Resuscitation! Take
I owe you one.
I'm only
Here
getting...
I come!
Here, let me help!
Slash! Swallow
Here's a
blade!
healing art! First aid!
Okay, here I go!
Pathetic!
Stay away from my friend! It's over! Swallow blade! Try harder! Swallow blade! Slash! Swallow blade! You're mine!
I can't believe this. What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this... a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting. Everything's going pretty well so far.
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Guess I misread the landing. An opponent like this should be easy.
None shall escape my judgment.
We're in good form! Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
I wonder if something happened.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fangan ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Hey, Shion.
What do you mean?
When you're fighting, it...
Oh, that's transferal technology.
Not really.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it. Am I really doing this for some lousy clo- There's Zeugles here, too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zeugle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. Take this! You're finished! It's on!
Cyan
Take
instant!
this! Ha! Take this!
Hear me! Flame of
Swallow
fury!
blade!
Burning strike!
Ha! You picked the wrong fight!
Mega ray!
Ha! You're finished!
They've got me surrounded.
Flyers!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down.
There! Got this
You're
one!
mine!
Where are you going?
I'm not done! Nicely done.
You're slacking. Step it up.
Yeah. You got it. This could be useful.
You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
Gotta break through! Slice! Take this!
Cyan instant!
You're finished!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Get lost!
Slice! I'll take you all on! You're finished!
Ray!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
An opponent like this should be easy.
A freezing storm!
Here I come! Blast the shot!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Let's dispose of the trash.
Rising Wyvern!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I wonder if those are the Fangan ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since...
It is a bit...
Never thought I'd get lectured on eat...
Yeah, well, some of us Renans know what it's...
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you...
I would, if we had anything to eat.
Actually,
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole...
that's why we're going...
Cook?
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all...
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good. This should definitely keep you guys full. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for... It would have been perfect if it had...
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't an... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense? Or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be,
How so? What's so in...
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we...
Easy.